And we are live. Welcome to another session of Building the Bull. This session is brought to you by the Skylabs and Vetter ecosystem. My name is Ryan. I'm so glad to be your host today. Now, over the last handful of months, we've paid out over thousands of dollars worth of cryptocurrency to our community members who post projects on our CrowdX Calendar. Our last hot streak bonus rewards were 15 BNB. We have another hot streak bonus reward coming out soon. A lot of exciting things. Now today I'm going to show you how simple it is to post projects to the CrowdX Calendar and how you actually get paid by doing so, and get paid even more when you do a great job. Now, over the last year, over 16,000 crypto projects have launched. And how would you like to get paid to share quality crypto pre-sales on our CrowdX Calendar? That, my friends, is exactly what these sessions are all about. It's designed to equip you with the knowledge, resources, and experience to find great projects. We work together, something called crowdsourcing, to find great projects that have potential, at the same time bring up warnings and red flags about projects that may bring concern. Now, for the last 6 months, we've recorded around 100 plus live sessions just like this, where we support the community and navigating the CrowdX Calendar, finding 2x to 100x crypto gems, and literally, like I said, paid out thousands of dollars worth of cryptocurrency in the process. So I just want to give a shout out and hi hello to everybody who's watching. We got Joseph, Carl, Catherine, Luis, Aaron, Cindy. Welcome. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and also hope that Christmas is right around the corner. Are you guys ready? Are you prepared? Is all your shopping done? Everything complete? I think for the first time, aside from just some small things for my extended family, for the first time ever, I'm actually ahead of schedule. It feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. So how are you guys sitting with your Christmas preparations? You guys, do you stay local? Do you travel? What are your Christmas plans? I know there's still plenty of time. There's still next week before Christmas, but just want to, get the ball rolling on conversation here. Hey, welcome, fellas. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, we host 2 sessions like this every single week. They're live just like this. And like I said, the purpose is to introduce you to the Vetter ecosystem. If you're watching this right now and you're brand new, you don't know what Vetter is, and you don't know what this is all about, I invite you to visit vetter.ai. That's vetter.ai. And there you're going to learn about the Vetter ecosystem. You're going to learn about the Skylabs VSL token, as well as the CrowdX, which is the Vetter token, and what you actually get when you hold those tokens. See, when you hold the Vetter token, you get access to our CrowdX Calendar, which is full of crypto pre-sales, which we'll take a look at here in a moment. And you also get to participate in adding projects to the calendar. When you hold the VSL token, you actually get to participate in the Launchpad. So awesome benefits of being token holders. The other thing, if you want to take a look at, is the Vetter platform. This is vetterplatform.app. That's vetterplatform.app. And this is the Vetter dashboard when you first log in. And this is a 30,000 foot view. It gives you a snapshot of a lot of different functionalities that we have built into the dApp, and we'll go into that here in a moment. But I did want to kind of go over some updates and some news, something that's kind of a recent development. Okay, a recent development. So there was a project that we talked about last week. It was called Coin Official, and one of the things that we talked about with it was it was launching on Gempad, and the reason it was launching on Gempad, it had some announcements for Gempad. They got some advice to launch there, and it actually featured it. Like Gempad, this was the first top tier project Gempad really ever featured, and so this project was actually supposed to launch, I believe it was yesterday, maybe Tuesday. And they postponed it. They kept dangling a carrot. And finally, what was shared was they actually ended up partnering with PinkCell, which is interesting. So here's a conversation that we're having here in Discord. If you're not part of our Discord, I definitely invite you to come check out the community and join in on the conversation. You can find the link in the description below. But we talk about projects here in Discord, and I brought up earlier today like I said, what I did, the fair launch on Gympad was wrapped up. They ended up raising 135 BNB with 126 contributors. And instead of launching, they actually are refunding the Gympad pre-sale, and they're partnering with PinkCell. Now, here's a direct quote and statement from Coin Official. It said, "We've been approached with an exciting financial development, an opportunity that we simply cannot refuse, even though we're confident with the decisions we made, and we've spoken to leaders in the space, looked at the statistics, and found a better path forward, ensuring we are collectively making the best decision not only for the business as a whole, but also for our investors." Saul, the owner of PinkCell himself, has taken personal interest in the project and is coming on board as an advisor as he understands the impact of the platform we've built and its place in the DeFi community. We expect the raise to go very well with this extra support from PinkCell leadership. I want to be very clear, this is a very big deal and is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. New doors continue to open with this support. And so the reason I wanted to bring this up, just as a means of just conversation, we've talked about before how quickly things can change in the space. Okay, this is the crypto space. It can change so quickly. Trends change, winds change, seasons change, announcements can make something go up or down, and it's a constant state of change. And it's just an interesting thing. There's a lot of moving and shaking happening in the industry, and it is interesting. It would seem that people want to kind of get away from PinkCell. It seems a lot of people are not necessarily pleased. And so for a team to partner with PinkCell, having just had a successful Gympad launch, it's kind of weird. Now, at the same time, it was a pretty low raise. It was only 135 BNB. And I suspect that this team believes that PinkCell is going to be able to offer them a bigger raise. Well, we'll just get to see what happens. This is the interesting thing about the space, and like I said, keeping your finger on the pulse. Now, Meng posted something just now before we went live. He said yesterday they held most of their Telegram members in suspense, waiting for a big announcement. When this turned out to be it, the reaction from what I've seen was not that great. But I just got home from a new job. Maybe it hasn't been able to catch up much. Gympad must have been a bit furious considering they made Coin Official the first pinned diamond tier project. That is pretty wild. That is pretty wild. I totally understand everyone who bought in Gympad are now disappointed of having to buy again at a bigger but less prestigious launchpad. And that some see this as lowering the chance of a successful launch. And this is a thing. Gambling, taking a risk. Anybody in the space, no matter where you are in the space, it's all about risk management and risk tolerance. Okay? Whether you're a dev, whether you're a team, whether you're a user, whether you're a scout on our platform, it's all about risk management. It's all about taking risk, calculated risk, and figuring out what that means for you. Some teams decide to postpone. That's a risk. Some teams decide to launch anyway. That's a risk. All of these things are risks. So here's a team who's taken a major risk with the community that they built to then go to another platform that some say is kind of questionable. And then they're hoping to have a bigger raise. Now, I'm just kind of curious what kind of deals were made with PinkCell, what kind of deals were made with Saul. It's definitely interesting. It's definitely interesting. I have a very high impression of the team, so I'm willing to listen to them. The reason they state is that the raise on Gympad was simply too low to realize the project. And I can get that. Maybe the 135 BNB wasn't a lot, and therefore they're thinking that maybe they can get more from PinkCell. Okay, not great, but if that actually is the truth, the way they see it is they can get a chance to do a bigger raise and understand they will, and understand why they felt that they had to. I just wonder if they will actually raise more. Okay, right now they're at 19.4 BNB, so it seems buying again in a new launchpad wasn't a no-brainer for many in the community. Let's see this last thing. It can turn out to be difficult to repair relationships with the community in time or find new investors. The name drop Saul, the owner of PinkCell, is a big reason for the change of plans. I've seen him name drop by several other projects this week. They will support the project, make it huge. I have no idea how big deal his involvement in the project is, but I find it peculiar that all of a sudden he's a factor in every other Telegram group. So listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. There are big moves being made in this space, and there are eyeballs all over different communities. And some people are recognizing that if they don't make big moves, they're going to be out of the space. And I believe that when you have projects like ours, and you have projects like Novation, and you have projects like Dump and Xsurge, these are projects who are going to put Pink Cell's feet to the fire. Okay? And it is really interesting. I mean, this is the dot-com boom. This is the land run. This is an opportunity for communities to really come together, rally behind their said projects, all hands on deck kind of approach, and lace up them kicks, roll up the sleeves, and go to work. Okay, now is the time to build out networks, shake hands, kiss babies, develop the tech, get it fully functional, working, ready to go. So when the market does shift and things change, these projects that do this are in a position to capitalize. Okay, some of these old school projects are scared because they realize they've done a bad job of servicing their community, and now they're scrambling to try to find relevancy. We're going to see more and more of this as time goes on. And that doesn't even take into account the regulatory perspectives. So, all right. So a lot of interesting things going on with that. So let's just go ahead and take a look real quick at Pink Cell. Let's see here. Let me get it pulled up. All right. So currently they're sitting at, I guess it started maybe 4 hours ago or so. Probably, maybe. Sitting at 20 BNB, 22 contributors. So clearly, one of the upsides is it's a short pre-sale. It's a short fair launch. And we'll see what happens. But definitely interesting to see how this is going to play out. And why I find it interesting is because, we watched over the weekend, a project launching a Novation that they barely hit their soft cap. They barely raised 350 BNB. And it was over. They extended the pre-sale. I mean, they were doing like offline marketing and networking and connecting and things like that. And they had over 400, close to 400 whitelist spots. I think it was like 390 whitelists given away, confirmed wallets. But there was only like 130 contributors, and that was with shaking hands, kissing babies, and telling your grandma to hop on board. So I don't know if it's the time of the year. I don't know if it's the time of the market and the time of the year. I don't know if it has to do with FTX. I don't know if it has to do with Binance. Who knows? But there are some weird things going on in the space, and it's worth watching. I've never been this active this time of the year. Last year I was really new in the space, so I wasn't watching things like I'm watching now. But there's some things happening. And so, from statistical analysis, doing a fair launch does not yield great results, statistically speaking. We've talked about this before. Now, and given the market conditions, does that create the space for fair launches to do better in this type of market? Or to do the same? I don't know. We'll get to see. But historically, from the springtime until now, more often than not, actually 17% of the time, projects that do a fair launch, they get a 2x or more in the first 24 hours. 17% of the projects get a 2x or more. Okay? And 15% of the projects do a 2x or more over the 7 days. And 94% of the projects fail within 30 days to do a fair launch. 94%. That's literally 6 projects out of 100 actually are around 30 days after. And so, like I said, it's interesting to watch where we're at in space and this time of year. Okay, hey, welcome Samson, welcome Ricky, welcome Jeffrix. Hope you're having a fantastic day, brother. So just wanted to drop this bit of info. Like I said, things change, things happen, things shift, and this is the wild, wild west. And so hold on to your hat and enjoy the ride. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about before we jumped into looking at some projects, and if you do have a project that you want to take a look at today, go ahead and drop it in the chat. We will take a look at it together. I wanted to talk about this idea and concept of what is the Vedder ecosystem built on? I mean, those of you who are OGs, I'm talking like original Discord, back in the day, before it was even thought of as a token. What was a community? Tribe 100X. What was a community built on? What was the core idea of the model? Okay, what was it? Go ahead and type it in the chat. Okay. Meng says regular pre-sales has suffered lately. Fair launches has had surprisingly high raises this week and last week. We'll try to make a bit summary in Discord later. And, Meng, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was actually, and I don't have the data yet to support that, but that's kind of what I was thinking. That the idea that a fair launch could, in these market conditions, actually be doing better than normal, because the pre-sales are struggling for some reason. Now, obviously, I guess it's a gamble. It's a gamble for the project, because if the project needs X amount of funds to launch, obviously they may not get that with a fair launch. But they may be able to raise more with a fair launch than they otherwise would with a pre-sale. Okay, so Luis and Aaron, Luis says crowdsourcing. Aaron says finding projects to get into. Absolutely. Crowdsourcing, working together, collecting information. I go out over here and find this. You go out over there and find this. We bring it together and share ideas. That's what the whole fundamental process was built on, crowdsourcing. Many hands make light work. Everybody doing just a little bit with their own perspective, their own ideas, their own background, their own contribution. Everybody bringing something. It's kind of like a potluck. Everybody bringing something to eat and everybody eating and enjoying the benefits of all that great, delicious food. I mean, obviously, some cooks are better than others. But you get what I'm saying. Everybody doing their part. No matter how big, no matter how small, everybody doing a little bit of their part, but the whole community winning. The whole community rallying together. Okay? As a scout, you're building out the foundation of what the ecosystem is about right now. Okay? CrowdX, fully functional, functions, it works, it delivers. You press a button, you add a project to the calendar, you get paid. You do that consistently, your rank goes up, you earn more. You do that consistently, you get hot streak bonuses. It's a win, 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 win. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But it all comes down to people putting in their own work. Okay? No matter how big or how small. Everybody can do something. Okay? Whether that's you scouting a project, okay? Whether that's you utilizing the DApp and recording your gains, whether that's you sharing the gains of a project and congratulating someone else. I saw that Daryl the other day. I gave a shout out to Daryl on Tuesday. I said, Daryl, congratulations, you got your first positive project. And guess what? People encouraged him in Discord. Meng right here listed he got a 1.4x gain. That helps the community. That seemingly insignificant task of giving Daryl an attaboy, or giving Daryl an encouragement, or someone going right here and going to the gains and tips section and going over here and taking a snapshot of this right here. Taking a snapshot of that and sharing that in Discord or sharing that on socials. That seemingly insignificant action actually builds the ecosystem. That glimmer of hope, that glimmer of light, that glimmer of positivity builds out the ecosystem. Okay? It's a beautiful thing. People working together, sharing the wins, celebrating the gains. It's an awesome thing. Okay? It's an awesome, awesome thing. People even hopping on the live. Those of you who, I was thinking about this the other day. Those of you who've showed up every session for the last, since we've been doing this since February, hats off to you. It's one thing for me to sit here and talk, okay, and I don't find that as work. It's another thing for someone to sit here and listen. Okay, and so for those of you who are always here, my hat's off to you. Kudos to you. Thank you so much for doing your part and contributing. Contributing in the comments, contributing with the likes, contributing in the dialogue. This right here is crowdsourcing. This right here is us working together as a community. Okay? Jeffrink says, Ryan, I have to say you're a truly uplifting, inspiring person to listen to. Your vibes are amazing. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. I just, I want to let my light shine, and I do the best I can to do that. So I appreciate that it's coming across that way. I appreciate that. Joseph, I have not looked into that, man. You have a link? Is it on the calendar? I can take a look at it. So what I'm getting at, why am I going down this tangent here? Why am I going down this rabbit hole here? Hear me out. Hear me out. If the entire ecosystem was built on this idea of crowdsourcing because we're stronger together, because one person can't be everywhere at once, but we can have 5 people over there and 10 people over there and 20 people over there, all coming back with different information or all going out with the same message of unity and support. That's how we build the bull market. That's how we build on the foundation that's already been set here before us. Everybody just doing a little bit. Okay? It is not waiting for someone else to do something. The culture of waiting for someone else to do something is no more. Okay? The projects that survive, I believe, the projects that survive, obviously, to take out the regulatory issues, okay, that's a whole different. I have no experience in this. I'm simply speaking from personal opinion on active communities. I believe the projects that are going to thrive and survive in the bear as we build into the bull, are the projects that are willing to lace up the kicks, roll up the sleeves, and everybody just do a little bit of something. The seemingly insignificant task or request of liking a video or dropping a comment. Okay, the seemingly insignificant task of giving someone some encouragement or taking a snapshot of some of these gains or celebrating the fact that Metalluride scouted a project that ended up doing 110x in the 7-day time frame. That's a big deal. I mean, let's look at this. That's a big deal. That's worth celebrating. That's worth celebrating. Yeah, so the vow was literally 110. I mean, it was just absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. And so here's the crazy thing about this project. People could have found this project and had time to research it. Okay, that's massively valued. That's massive value to the ecosystem. Okay, do you know that there's people looking for resources that we have? There's people looking for this. They would love to be a part of a community who does this. They would love to find this gem. And some of them who were looking for something like this and who would love to have found something like this are on the line right now. Some of our newest community members who've jumped in, all in, contributing, adding to the conversation, and adding value. Okay? I created a post today and put it in Discord, and the idea of the post is really just be the change you want to see in the space. Be the change you want to see in the space. Instead of critiquing or criticizing, and again, I'm speaking to the choir. I know that... I know because you're here right now, I know where your mindset is, I know where your heart is, and I know where your intention is. My intent with what I'm saying today is simply take this message and run with it. Okay? Take the message and run with it. I know where your guys' mindset is, okay? I'm just trying to empower you. Be the change you want to see in the space. Okay? If there's something happening that you don't like, before there's any criticism or critique, ask yourself, what did I do to contribute to this? What did I do to impact this? What did I do to change it, to fix it, to help it? Okay? There was someone who was complaining today that, this project right here, Coin Official. Someone was complaining that, well, why didn't they launch with VSell? And my response to them is really simple. Did you talk to them about it? The whole idea and model of crowdsourcing is because there's so many opportunities, one person can't handle it all. Over 16,000 projects launched in the year to date. That's a lot of projects. How can one person, how can one individual, two individuals, three individuals cover all of those bases? It's just not possible. Crowdsourcing is the only way it's going to happen. And communities who take that on, communities who own it and take on that level of ownership, like this is my project, I'm going to do what I can to reach people, to show people, to support people. That's it. I mean, you think about the negative comments that are happening on CoinMarketCap. The only reason that that those people are so active is because they are more committed to spreading FUD and false information than we as a community are committed to spreading facts. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. As a community, if we rose up every day and laid out factual information, you can't argue with that. Like, you can't argue with this. You can't argue that literally thousands of dollars have been paid out. Hundreds and thousands of projects have been added to the CrowdX Calendar. Thousands of gains. Multiple. I mean, here's gains and tips. Let's look at this again. Sorry, let's go over here. Top gains. Okay, here's top gains. Look at all this. You can't argue with this. Look at the impact that this platform and this community has had in the space. This is only showing a year. This doesn't show everything. Okay, this doesn't show everything. We can go back over here to the recent val, and it does show everything, but it doesn't show the actual gains that people made. These are all documented gains. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But guess what? That's not the inception of the platform. It only goes back 10 months. And we've been up and running for 12 months now. Okay? Someone wants to throw shade. Someone wants to, FUD. Hit him with facts. This is undeniable. This is backed up on the blockchain. This is proof. Okay? This is proof that what we've created works and it's powerful and people use it and it makes a difference in the space. Okay? So I just wanted to share that stuff just as a means of, like I said, I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know where your mindset is. I know where your heart and intention is. I just want to empower you to know that, be the change that you want to see in the space. And, us working together is literally building on the foundation. I mean, this stuff right here, I mean, I'm not a tech guy. I don't code or anything like that. I don't know what it takes to collect all this stuff, to record it, for someone to press a button and it adds it. And, I don't know what that's like. I don't know what it's like, everything that's involved to be able to do this stuff and for all this to work out. And, I don't know. I don't know what it's about. Okay. But I know that it works. I know that it functions. I know that it functions, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So this is me stepping off my soapbox now. If what I said was helpful or resonated, drop me a thumbs up or a fire or something. I just want you to know that, again, we have the power in our hands to continue to build out this ecosystem. The foundation is here. Okay, this works. It functions. And the team is working on the other pieces so it can work and function as good as what this does. Okay? The moment that we as a community, I've said this before, it is not a matter of if we make it. It is simply a matter of when we make it. And when we make it is all about finding the right culture, creating the right culture, and finding the right people. Okay, the culture is this idea of it's not about what can the better ecosystem do for me, but what can I do for the better ecosystem. And of course, I didn't come up with that. Someone much smarter than me came up with that. and the right people are people who are willing to take responsibility and ownership of their project, not wait for someone else to tell them to do something or ask them to do something. But when there is an ask, by all means, jump on board and do that. And I know those of you on do that, and that's I'm truly thankful for your contribution, because you are the group that I'm speaking to. Okay, you are the group I'm encouraging, and I'm encouraging you to continue to let your light shine because we are the core. We are the ones building this foundation. Okay, we're the ones building upon the foundation. All the months and hard work that's been going on for months on end, we are running with the torch. We have the torch in our hand now, and we're continuing to build. So again, that's me stepping off my my platform there, and now we're going to jump into some projects. So again, if you have any projects you want to take a look at today, go ahead and drop it in chat, and we will take a look at it. Aaron says, word. Carl's got a thumbs up. Louise has some clapping. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the support. All right, so first project we're going to take a look at today is brought to us by Aaron, Mr. Only Winners. Okay, this project is called Metropolis. When I first saw it, I had to really sound it out. Meng says, blessed by the soapbox. Thank you, I appreciate it, brother. All right, so Metropolis. We're going to take a look at Metropolis today. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the website. All right. First off, this is a really cool vibe and feel. This is a professional website. Like right away, instantly, it feels different than what you would traditionally see in the crypto space. This feels legit. It feels real. Now, I don't know if this house or image is real. I mean, I know this is supposed to be an endless pool, but some things about it, I don't know. That's not the point, though. That's not the point. The point is, this is a really good feeling when I come to this website. Buy real estate with crypto in seconds. Metropolis is the world's first NFT marketplace backed by real-world properties. Start with only $100. We got a video here. Oh, we have a YouTube video. You guys know how much I like my YouTube videos. Let's go check it out on YouTube. We got 4,200 views. Okay, so we got a really basic website, or sorry, really basic video. Nice flashy stuff here. But I mean, nothing. This is all, you know, stock stuff. That's fine though. That's fine. All right, so we got 4,000 views, and we got 248 comments, 855 likes. So it would look like. So all this happened a month ago. So I'm guessing that some type of some type of push happened to get a lot of this engagement. I mean, there's no one else is commenting on each other, no thumbs up for each other, no responses. I mean, I know some teams don't do that. I think, you know, I like to see people, you know, engaging, but I would venture to say that some of these comments are probably bogus. At the very least, these comments are probably from people who are not going to be participating in the project. I would really like this video to be unlisted so we could see how much traffic's actually hitting the website and watching the video. That's what I'd really like to see. But, you know, we don't have that. That's okay. Let's see what other videos they have. Oh, so they have a handful of videos here. So they have 5,000 subscribers. And there's pretty decent videos. So this one right here, also ads are probably being ran through this one as well. Just because the view count is so much different from everything else. So some type of incentive. So whether it's a sweep widget contest or whether it's ads, something's feeding the views. Even this, I mean, even FTX headlines only got them 79 views. So like, yeah, I mean, again, this is not a problem. We're just trying to figure out how much interest we got here. Okay. So 5,000 views, and each video is about an average of 30 views. Okay. All right, so let's go back to website here. So we got our articles here. Vision. Our vision is to make the real estate market accessible to users worldwide, regardless of their country or origin or credit score. That's a cool idea. Grow your wealth. The real estate market has long been an investment vehicle for the wealthy. Grow your fortune with the same approach that the world's top 1% use. Now, I'm curious about this. Hey, Chris, welcome. If you guys know anything about like the what is the SEC, is this so because it's real estate? Is this going to be considered security? If I don't know, I know enough about to ask the question. That's the extent of my knowledge, and it may not even be the SEC. I don't even know. I think it is Security and Exchange Commission. Yeah. With this being real estate. Having an NFT, receiving funds, is this going to be considered security? I don't know. If someone has experience in that, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Diversify your portfolio. Investing in something easy to understand and tangible like real estate just makes sense. How it works. To start building your real estate portfolio, follow these 3 simple steps. Connect your wallet. Connect your wallet with MetaMask or Trust Wallet. Create your Metropoly account in seconds. Discover our marketplace. Discover premium apartments, penthouses, and villas in the most popular cities in the world. Buy your first real estate. Buy a piece of one of our hand-selected income-generating properties starting from only $100. And let me back up. My intent with what we're going over right now is just providing factual information. Okay? Factual information. What I'm saying is, I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, I'm simply looking at the project. Okay, and this process is a sort for the best projects together as a community. On the live session, this is just merely a step in that process. I will say crypto is risky, and in no way, shape, or form am I telling you to invest. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Okay. I'm simply going to share my thought process while looking into projects. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. It's all subjective. The purpose is to support you in what to look for as you are scouting your own projects. If that makes sense, drop me a thumbs up. All right. As I'm talking about how simple it is, I was like, I need to make sure people know that I'm no way, shape, or form endorsing this. I'm simply reading off the website. All right, the easiest way to invest in real estate. No banks, no paperwork, no hidden fees. Metropoly gives you an easy way to invest fractionally in income-generating properties without the hassle of traditional real estate investing. We're changing the way real estate investing is done for the better. $100 starting price. Buying real estate can be expensive and time-consuming process. With Metropoly, it's easy and affordable. 20 seconds on average. Selling a property typically takes months or even years. However, with Metropoly, it takes seconds to trade your real estate NFT. Fractional ownership. Each real estate NFT is divided into fractions, allowing anyone to invest in real estate assets for a small budget. 100% fully managed. Metropoly team takes care of everything from maintaining the property to ensuring that there's always a tenant in place. Cash flow and truly passive income. Man, this website's pretty slick. I am impressed with the website. It may be a template. You guys know I kind of bash project have templates. This may be a template, but this is the best functioning, most impressive template I've seen. All right. Cash flow and truly passive income. No matter location, time, or market conditions, people will always need a roof over their heads. Rental income. Monthly rental income is a consistent and reliable way to increase cash flow, which helps you achieve financial freedom. Value appreciation. Real estate NFTs are backed by real-world properties with expected appreciation that creates long-term wealth for the owners. Ecosystem. The Metropoly ecosystem is based on 3 main pillars: real estate NFT marketplace and Metropoly Launchpad. Real estate NFTs. NFTs are backed by physical properties hand-selected by our team of real estate experts. Marketplace. Users can trade fractional real estate NFTs in seconds on our easy-to-use marketplace. So I guess kind of like OpenSea. They have their own marketplace where you have NFT, Maybe you can trade it, sell it to someone else. Launchpad, users can invest in exciting new real estate NFTs before it hits the secondary market. Not sure what that means. High stability. Real estate can provide a strong hedge against inflation as property values and rental income increase yearly. Democratizing real estate investment. Real estate is by far the best long-term investment according to U.S. citizens. However, the international real estate market is inaccessible, illiquid, and complicated for most people. Well, I think that's the lady that was on the YouTube videos. We got Lisa there. So we got Dave Mark. He's a CTO, senior blockchain developer. So he's a dev. Okay, I'm guessing that they're either married or they're siblings, or I guess they could be related somehow. Okay, they're married or related, or I'm sorry, no. Oh my goodness, that's so embarrassing. I read Mark and Mark. Okay, guys, just delete that last part. We're gonna cut that out. Anyway, we got Mark Dave. I read it as Dave Mark in my brain, and I read it as Lisa Mark. Anyway, moving on. Lisa Mark, head of community, professional and licensed realtor. Hamaza Bleak, head of content. Santiago Amin and Talal. All right, so we got the Twitter and we got LinkedIn. All right. Yeah, sometimes it asks me to sign in, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, whoops. Okie doke. All right, so we got socials, we got names, we don't really have bios, but that's all right. Combining real estate with blockchain technology, each NFT is divided into fractions, allowing anyone to invest in real estate assets. Easy to use, makes real estate investing easy and fast. The process is entirely digital and hassle-free. Trade in seconds. Inbox system. Stay on top of and receive regular updates from your property management team. Build up your real estate empire. Now we have our legal stuff. All right, let's take a look at. Let's see if it goes deeper into the team. Okay. Diverse and experienced. Our team is based in London, Dubai, and Ontario. We have several years of experience running successful international businesses, including institutional real estate investments, e-commerce brands, and an award-winning marketing agency in the UK, with a primary focus on scaling innovative startups in different industries. It's a lot of random pictures, but I mean, one is pretty cool. Like this up here, this was pretty cool. I think they went a little overboard on the photo session there. At least posting them anyway. All right, next up, learn. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so here's all the questions. Features. Real estate investment reimagined. Revolutionizing the real estate industry. It's never been so easy and affordable to buy real estate NFTs. Our experts have hand-selected a wide range of properties worldwide using all the relevant information at their disposal. Find the right ones based on your preferences. In our quest to revolutionize the real estate industry, each real estate NFT that we mint is fractionalized and 100% backed by an actual physical income-generating property. All properties have been inspected beforehand and are owned by Metropolis Foundation or a trusted and vetted partner company. Okay, so not all the properties are going to be owned by them, but they have a partner company. Passive income generated through rent payments, is paid monthly to owners in an amount proportionate to their shares. Price appreciation, as in real life, the value of a property usually increases over time. The same applies to real estate NFTs. Voting rights. Each owner has voting right proportional to the number of fractions held. They can even vote to sell the property. Combining real estate with blockchain technology. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pre-sale is live right now. Okay, they want me to connect my wallet real quick, like. All right, so right now they've raised 311,000. I think this video could be the same as what's on YouTube. 31 seconds. Yes. Okay. Anyway, they've raised 311,733 participants. Okay, looks like you can connect via USDT, Ethereum, and BNB. Isn't that convenient? Isn't that convenient? Stage 8. So I wonder if this is the 8th. So if there's other stages before this one. I'd be curious to know about that. I'd be curious to know how many stages before this one. Contract was audited by Solid Proof and full KYC by Certec. There's a beta version. Okay, it's kind of like Airbnb. So I wonder. Oh, starting price right there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's cool that looks like there's a beta version, so you test around and get a feel for what it could look like. Then you could see how many tokens you would need and the amount of money you would need to hop on these projects. But it's like a full, yeah, it's like a full on beta version, not just like a copy and paste kind of thing. Like it looks like it actually functions, or some of it. I just clicked on that. It doesn't function. I suppose if I connect my wallet, that would be different. Okay. Let's go take a look at so what we covered so far. Okay, what we covered so far. Let's go back. And so website's clean, professional, has a good vibe to it. Appears to have some decent traffic. We don't know where the traffic's coming from on YouTube. We know that the video is embedded here and it's embedded on the pre-sale page. Team is KYC through Certec. There is a Solid Proof audit, and they're doxed. So we got names. We don't have bios. We have socials. Is there a white paper? I didn't remember seeing anything about a white paper. Maybe it's at the bottom. No, I don't see anything about a white paper yet. But we'll see if we can find it. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at Telegram. Okay, so this is 1,100 members in this Telegram. I'm human. Okay. So 1,100 members in this Telegram. I don't remember who this guy is. Let's see. Who was that guy? Who was that guy? Is it that guy? Yeah? That is Amin. That's our friend Amin here. Okay. Alright, so we got 1,100 members in this particular one. We'll see if there's another Telegram. It's official. Twitter. Okay. Let's look at the pinned messages here. 55 pinned messages. Scroll all the way up. November 3rd. That is just about 2.5 months ago. Let's keep going. See how far up we can get. Kind of surprised. I would expect to see a little bit more Telegram users. All right, let's check out. Let's go back here to the website real quick, and let's check out who is All right, so this was created in July of 2019. All right, so clearly they probably weren't working on the project since. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Why am I getting everything twisted? I said July 2019. What I meant to say was July 19th of this year. Man, I'm getting everything backwards today. All right, so we got a couple months, a couple what? Almost 5 months. In a couple days, it'll be 5 months since I registered the domain name. So I have an AMA with DC, Decentralized Club. I've never heard of them. Never heard of DC. Let's see if we got any more AMAs. So I had an AMA this morning with every day. Oh, I guess I did a voice chat every day at 3 p.m. UTC. All right, let's see if there's a white paper. I can't find the white paper. It's available on the website? I don't know about that. No. No. Let's see. Maybe Aaron found the white paper before us. Nope. That's okay. I don't know where the white paper would be. Learn. White paper? Nope. Okay. Let's go back to Telegram. Oh, here's a white paper. All right, we have some consistency across platforms. So I'm wondering about the different phases of their pre-sale. That's a really cool looking house. So I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if I ever shared this. When I was in the first grade, I drew my first set of floor plans. And then when I was in 8th grade, I took my first drafting class. I'm sorry, first grade I used finger paint to draw my first house. In the 8th grade, I drew my first set of floor plans, and then 9th grade I took my first AutoCAD class. My junior and senior year of high school, I went to Tulsa Tech, a tech school. I took vocational and technical drafting. My plan was to go to Oklahoma State University, major in architecture, and be an architect. I realized it was a 6-year master's program, a 3-year internship, and no guarantee of a job. And that's when my path changed. I realized at a young age the seed of architecture was planted in my mind, and I was really good at it, but I definitely wasn't passionate about it. I have an appreciation for it. But I don't. My first semester of architecture school, first year of architecture school, I realized that was not the path for me. Not the path for me. But I do enjoy real estate. And Meng says, remember the timeshare scams from the 80s and 90s? This seems good, but bet they will show up in this type of market. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the crypto space is, you've heard the statement of, money makes you more of what you already are. And, I believe the crypto space obviously is the same thing. Um, People who are generous are going to be generous in the crypto space. People who are scammers are going to scam. People are going to do what they do. And people who are stingy, people who are greedy, people who are degenerate gamblers, this space is just prime. That's an interesting way to do that. The space is just prime for people to, if they love taking advantage of people, they will find a way. Man, this is a really detailed white paper. All right, so what I was looking for was pre-sale information about the stages of the pre-sale. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. Money makes you more of what you already are. Yeah, I was trying to find if there are different stages of pre-sale. Um, let's see if I can search it. Oh, here we go. Stage one. All right, so okay, so there's 10 stages, and we're currently what do we see over here? We're currently, was it stage 8? Uh, Stage 8. Okay, so we're stage 8 out of 10 right now. Stage 8. Looks like a launch price. Oh, here we go. We have launch details right here. Wow, so they've raised. I wonder how much they've already raised. I mean, right now, stage 8 is they're looking at 500,000. Will it be possible to know how much has been raised by private big investors? That can make us all happy knowing how popular and how much. Okay, well, it sounds like that will be announced at some point, but that was last week. That was last week. All right, let's close this or go back anyway. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So my questions on this would be, how much has been raised so far, and who's the market? Who of these people, um, who of these people are they crypto enthusiasts or are these real estate investors? Because there's a difference in the culture. There's a difference in all that stuff. I mean, who made up all these other cells? Are they people who are looking to capitalize on crypto? Or are they people who are looking to have fractional real estate? Um, I really like the idea of fractional real estate. I think it's really cool. I think that obviously it gets to all be legit, but uh, I like the concept of that. Um, Giving people the opportunity to have a piece of real estate based on where they are in the world, anywhere in the world, but also like financially, socioeconomically, meaning if they don't have great credit and they don't are not able to get a massive loan or not able to do all these things, it does provide an opportunity for some people to hop on. Meng says, I really like projects like this. Believe they will be important for onboarding people to crypto. Can easily see crypto skeptic boomers jumping into this. Yeah, for sure. So this looks like a really. All right, so This reads to me like a really slick sales page. I mean, it's not designed like that. I've seen some projects that were simply designed literally as a sales page, where literally it was like, hey, I got to get this, you know. But the way they make this, you know, it's mapped out. There's some things that catch your attention, but it's almost like this is just like a no brainer offer. Wow, really? You know, 100 starting price. You know, this is what I can do. This fraction ownership, 100% fully managed. You know, how does this actually work? You know, it just kind of flows, and you just kind of flow through, and it allows people to get it quickly, understand what's going on. Like Meng said, you know, this could be a, you know, projects like this have the potential to onboard people into the crypto space. And it makes it simple. Now there still gets to be some type of bridge, like education bridge, um, you know, education bridge for people to figure out how how MetaMask works and how Trust Wallet works, and you know, the networks and switching and connecting and doing all that stuff. But you know, I think this is this definitely looks like a very methodical thought process of how it flows and for people to understand what's going on. So one of the things, so I joined the group just a minute ago, and there's not a lot going on right now. I mean, the fact that the pre-sale is going, there's not a lot of chattiness happening. You know, I just joined. The last message was about an hour ago. So looks like they're going to be launching in Q1 of 2023, and there is vesting on the tokens. But there's not a lot of excitement in here. I'm curious where their community is at. Um, if they've gone through 7 previous stages of raising funds, where's all the people who contributed? Because they didn't, obviously didn't come from this group. Didn't come from this group. Let's take a look at Twitter. Let's see here. Go to Twitter. Twitter. Oh. Can I copy this? Oh, let's just go to Twitter from the website. Here we go. Check out Twitter. So we got 25,000 followers. Let's see what their engagement's like on Twitter. We got some okay engagement. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it'll look. This is their pinned message, though. Yeah, it's pinned. Let's see what this one is. We got 12 and 13, 55, 57. It's pretty decent. It's consistent. It's consistent. So we got about the same likes and retweets across the board. So there's nothing that is too crazy. And again, the branding's also the same and consistent. Yeah, that's real consistent with the likes and the retweets. That's like the biggest variation right there. 4. That's the biggest difference between all of these. Yeah. So, what was I curious about? Curious about where's everybody at? I'm curious about where is everybody. There's no way they did 8 pre-sales or 8. They filled 8 rounds, 7 rounds with this group. I mean, this group is good for 10%. So this group is good for like max 150 people. So like, where did all the money come from? So I would be really curious about that part. And there's not any. Can I like? So there's zero engagement on this stuff. So there's no engagement on these posts. Like I can like it. How come no one's liked it? Where is everybody? What's everybody doing? Yeah, nobody is engaging. Are there recordings of their? I didn't see. Whoa, there's a UK crypto gal. Yeah, I don't see a I don't see a recording. I'd be curious about that. They do daily. They do daily voice chats, but there's no. I mean, I guess if you do them every day, do you really need a recording? Yeah. So, what do you guys think about this project? What are your thoughts? What do you like about it? What do you dislike? What are some things that are missing for you? What are some questions that you have that you would be interested in asking? This team. We're focused on building the product and marketing the project because we're building a long-term real estate marketplace. So Q1 of 2023 is a projected date for the pre-sale end, and the team will decide on a fixed date as we build on. The market cap is not determined yet because the team may decide to burn some tokens, and that will affect total supply, and you could be wrong. The project is bigger than just making profits off price movements. So that was my curiosity. Who was their market in the pre-sale and in the private sale, and are they looking to dump, or are they looking to hold for the passive income? There's a lot we're offering, and we are taking our time to build it. Apologize for inconvenience. Get your funds. Oh, I guess this person's disappointed. Okay, that makes sense. So this guy's disappointed. Maybe he was under the impression that they were going to launch sooner than what they thought, but that's what happens. You jump in, and your funds, at the moment that you contribute, your funds are, now in agreement that you've traded your funds to get tokens of XYZ project. Now it's their job to deliver those tokens, and yeah, it is what it is. All right. So obviously there's utility. Utility is a fractionalized real estate, and you know uh, when let's see, I'm trying to think what kind of question to ask or search. So the question I'm thinking in my mind is when, how soon from launching to actually earning. My question would be how soon. Are we talking months? Are we talking right away? How soon from when I purchase my tokens, I buy my NFT. How soon from when I purchase my tokens can I buy my NFT, and how soon from my NFT can I start receiving monthly dividends or whatever from rent or however that works. Dev team. Let's see here. Moves over the dev team. In-house. I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's another question I'd be asking. Who's the dev team? What's their experience? How many projects have they worked on before? I mean, we know that the dude who I thought was married to the lady, we know he is the developer. But what other projects has he worked on before? Um, Mark, Dave. Previous projects. Okay, nothing. Mark, Dave. Nothing. No one searched. No one's typed in Mark, Dave, huh? Okay. All right. So that's something I'd be curious about. Now the fact that now this part I'm a little unsure about. So you can participate in the pre-sale with USDT, Ethereum, or BNB. But I don't know what network it's going to be on. I mean, is it possible that I could contribute to this pre-sale with BNB, but it's still launched on Ethereum? I don't know. I've never thought about this before. You know, basically, kind of like the project we looked at yesterday. You know, they're hosting their pre-sale on their own website. This may be a new trend. You know, this is two projects in a row that we've seen this. So my question is, whether we use USDT, Ethereum, or BNB, in the end, is this going to be an Ethereum-based project, or is it? You know, I don't know. I've personally never experienced something like this before. What about you guys? And like I said, website was quality, white paper's quality. We got an audit by Solid Proof, KYC by Surtech, and we got the team's names and socials. Revenue generation obviously is going to come from the real estate. The biggest thing that I'm curious about is how much money's been raised and where did it come from? Because right now, there's no way it came from this group. Not a chance. All right, that is that for that project, Metropoly. Hey, Aaron, thank you for bringing that up. Appreciate it. Let's look at Aaron's comments real quick. Now, Aaron, if you're still on with us, so this Telegram group is no more. Maybe there's another Telegram group. I just don't know how to find it. I did say they were on Discord. I'll probably join that later to check it out. Aaron's comments, this seems to be an NFT-based real estate token from the website. Metropoly is the first real estate NFT ecosystem that allows anyone to own real estate backed by NFTs for as little as $100. Our vision is to make the real estate market accessible to people worldwide with a global decentralized real estate NFT marketplace, regardless of their country of origin or credit score. So that's that. So that's Metropoly. They're going to be doing their pre-sale up until January sometime. This would be a great one to watch. Great one to add to your watch list. Aaron, I don't know if you're responding in regards to the Telegram. So this one on the post, it no longer works. Okay, so the one on the post no longer works, but this one does. I got this one from the website, so I'll do some more digging in. In Discord. Meng says maybe Raise was done more in TradeFi real estate method rather than crypto style. Perhaps so. I know some other people who have done some real estate type projects where. Oh, above your last comment. I'm sorry, it's not show. Oh, maybe it's not showing links, Aaron. It may not be showing links because I don't see your comment with a link. It's all good. We'll connect. We'll connect, and I'll get it from you in Discord. Okay. And then the tokenomics. I like this. I like the way this is brought out. It allows you to see everything much more clearly than just a traditional circle. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hey, Joseph, I'll get to take a look at that project offline, but I'll take a look and I'll add my thoughts. We can talk about it in Discord when that gets posted and approved, okay? So, yep, today we spent some time talking about Metropolis. We scratched the surface on the project. We'll drop some more thoughts about it in Discord, and so we get some more eyeballs on it, get some more opinions and feelings on the project. So, with that, I'll end like I normally do. Life can be short, so for those that you care and love, let them know you care and love them. Hey, I appreciate you guys. I mean, this is fun. You know, Tuesday session was fun. I really enjoy the engagement and you know, people bringing up projects and thoughts and questions and comments, and you know, this is how we all get better together. So really thankful for you guys. Thank you for being here live. Thank you for being a part of the Discord. Hey, if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. You know, this, we're all in this together, no matter what time of day, whether it's live or the replay. You know, whether I'm asleep or you're awake, you know, we're all in this together, working on this. And like I said, the foundation is continuing being built, but now we're building on the foundation that's been developed over the last handful of months. And super thankful and grateful for you guys. Thank you for being a part of this awesome community. And I will see you guys in Discord. Bye for now.